Well, we are very popular in the kitchen right now because people are loving this next recipe. But you know what? We're here for it. Go team, we can do this.
Let's do this.
Now, Christodom, you know when those cravings call, there's only one thing that you can use to answer that call. It is fried chicken. Now, buttermilk is often added to the batter when making crispy Southern-style fried chicken. But this morning, we've swapped it out for Clover Amasi to give it a crowd-pleasing South African spin. And that's what we're going to be doing. Now, the nice thing about Clover Amasi is it contains full cream pasteurized milk and about 3.3% of butter fat. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this in a bowl over here, and then we're going to take our chicken wings and we're going to leave it in here to marinate a minimum of 4 hours and a maximum of leave it overnight.
I like that. And it also doesn't contain any preservatives. So you're working with a healthy kind of alternative here. Also for buttermilk, you can use it in terms of your, instead of buttermilk in your cooking and your baking recipes. So here we have our chicken wings. We kind of split them, the drum part from the wing part. You can just do that nice and easy. And you obviously let that marinate now for a minimum of around 4 hours or overnight in the fridge, all right? You want to make sure you do this proper, all right? So you've got
to cover those babies nicely over there.
So while you do that, here we got our flour. So we're just going to spice our flour. Firstly, we need salt, all right? And don't be shy with the salt. Get in there. Get in there.
Of course, flavor, flavor, flavor. I'm all about that flavor. Do you think these are covered enough? I think they're covered enough.
I think they're great. That is perfect. It should go to the fridge right now. Some black pepper. This is going to be amazing. I hope I'm going to get this right, eh?
You got this.
Okay, and now for our other spices. We got some oregano. Going to go in there. We got some chili, because we want it spicy.
We want a bit of a bite.
Yep. Some flavor in terms of your paprika.
Yep.
And some garlic salt.
Gorgeous.
Yes. All right. So that is it. Let's give that a bit of a mix through.
Nice. And the nice thing about this Clover Amasi is you can actually add this to soups, to pastas, to dips into sauces, which is really, really wonderful. I mean, and it's got that distinctive flavor, like nothing else tastes like this taste, which is great.
Absolutely.
You just got some flour there.
Flour.
I got you, man. I would never let you go out in public with flour on your nose.
See, this is why we are teammates.
Listen,
we have each other's backs.
for you.
So here we have our chicken wings that's been marinating already. Okay, they are absolutely delicious. So what I'm going to do is, because we want to create this real flaky kind of batter. So I'm just going to take some of this and just kind of drizzle it in there. All right, I'm going to get my hands dirty just now.
And that's where you get that crispy exterior from, that coating.
You'll see. We'll see if this is okay.
Okay. Well, if you would like the recipe for what we're making this morning, our crispy southern fried chicken this morning, all you have to do is SMS the keyword Clover to 33728. We will gladly send you the ingredients list and the link to the recipe, and you could be making this very, very easy recipe, but also classic with the South African twist using Clover Amasi. Are you in there yet?
I'm in there. You know what? You've got to make sure. I wish I had a bigger spoon, though. But it's fine. You can see it's getting flaky right now. So let's give this a go. All right, so here we have, I'm going to get my hands dirty.
Use your hands.
All right, we're just going to drip this off and in there, as you would. And you can already see it starting to get this beautiful kind of flaky part, just like that. And that you will get into the oil. Now, you have to be very careful. Always put it in the oil away from you. Let's do another one quickly. But you can see how quick and easy it is. Once you see these kind of flaky parts on your chicken, that is what you want.
And it's going to be so flavorful from all of those spices as well.
Absolutely. So you leave it in the oil for about 3 to 4 minutes or up until golden brown. Oh,
wonderful.
Look at that.
So while you're frying those off, let's take a quick look at how we make our delicious, crispy Southern-style fried chicken using Clover Amasi.
When those cravings come calling, it's time to turn to the time-tested classics like fried chicken. We're giving this crowd-pleasing dish a South African spin with Clover Amasi crispy deep-fried chicken. For this recipe, you'll need 2.5 cups of Clover Amasi, 8 chicken wings, 1 cup of flour, 1 tablespoon chili powder, 1.5 teaspoons garlic powder, 1.5 teaspoons onion powder, a teaspoon of paprika, 1 teaspoon dried oregano, and salt and pepper. Separate your chicken into drumettes and winglets by cutting through each joint of the wing, removing the wingtip. Place the chicken into a bowl, cover with Clover Amasi, and coat evenly. Allow to marinate for at least 4 hours or overnight. In a large bowl, add flour, garlic powder, chili powder, onion powder, paprika, dried oregano, salt and pepper. Add your Clover Amasi and mix well. Coat the chicken in the flour mixture and make sure all sides are covered. Then, fry Fry for 8 to 10 minutes in medium to high heated oil until golden brown, crunchy and cooked through. Place on a paper towel to drain any excess oil and allow to cool. Serve with your choice of dipping sauce. The creamy, rich flavor of Clover Amasi makes it ideal to add to almost any dish, whether you're cooking or baking. It's the true taste of home.
Made with love by Clover.
And that right there is how you make some deep fried Clover Amasi chicken. We're about that
Easy.
life. Look at that. You did such a good job.
You know what? So these guys are still going, so we don't want to disturb them, all right?
Leave
You want
them.
to make sure that the batter crisps up nicely, but
Yes.
this is what they come out looking as.
Exactly.
Should I give it a go? Because
Yes,
you
you
know,
give it a go.
we've been
The
in here.
keyword once again, Clover to 33728. We'll send you the link to the recipe and your ingredients list. We've paired it with a dipping sauce of sriracha. You can actually use any one that you fancy, but let's just... Did you hear the crisp on that? Wow.
Wow.
Is it amazing?
Wow.
Oh, awesome. Well, our
That's
cameraman,
amazing.
Steve, said, Leanne, just throw me one and you'll be really happy. So, Steve, you ready?
I'm so getting it. I'm done.
go.
I'm done. I'll see you later.
Clover Amasi is a thick, creamy mass your family will love. Made with love by Clover.